we have this black brother spilling facts about how much white people are envious of black culture, black people. Let's get into the video and then we are gonna talk.
Black people are an obsession. The world is obsessed with us. It was never hate. It's always been envy. It's always been envy. It was never hate. We thought it was hate this whole time. They don't hate us. They envy us. They want everything we have. They want to be us. They want our demeanor, our swag, our lingo, our abilities, our intellectuality. They want our brain power. Believe it or not, they've convinced us that black people can't read. Black people usually are the dumber ones in the classroom, whatever the case may be. But honestly, that's not true. And a lot of black people have gone on to believe that. So, you know, when you believe that, you don't even try sometimes. That's a whole nother conversation. But they've put certain things not only in black people's minds, but in other people of color's minds around the world. So not only do white people envy us, but other people of color envy us, and then they pass it off as hate, and they discriminate against us and all of that, but do everything that we do. They want to talk like us, they want to walk like us, dance like us, copy our music style, K-pop. You get what I'm saying? They and don't get me wrong, I don't have any hate for none of these people, but my thing is, it's so weird that y'all act like we're the scum of the earth, but copy our every single move, from the way we speak, to music, to fashion, to everything. The fashion world, these big fashion houses, guess what they get their inspiration from? The ghetto, the hood, the streets, hip hop. You get what I'm saying? They get it from all types of black people from every end of the spectrum. They don't actually hate us. Because when you hate somebody and you feel like you're better than somebody or a group of people, you don't copy what they do. You don't mimic what they do. You get what I'm saying? You don't even engage in stuff that's of their culture, of their lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So it's not hate, it's envy. Y'all ever been in school, and especially when you was younger, and kids would kids would be like, I don't like you, or I don't like her because, and they never have a real explanation. They just say because, and then now y'all fighting and y'all beefing in elementary school, middle school for no reason, when really the basis of that is envy. They want something you have. They want to be you. They want to look like you, whatever the case may be. On a larger scale, that's the rest of the world to black people. And more specifically, I'm gonna be honest, more specifically, black Americans. That may be a whole nother conversation. And don't get me wrong, black Americans obviously get a lot of stuff directly from Africa. I mean, because we're originally from Africa, so our ways we're literally African American, you know what I'm saying? It's African based regardless, right? But you know what? That's a whole other TikTok. The message I want to send to all my fellow black people out there is, if you ever feel the effects of racism and it kind of gets into your head and makes you subconsciously feel like you are less than, or you feel like, damn, I'm hated because I'm black, or, you know, me and my people are hated or looked down on, or looked at like we're just the scum of the earth and we're just bad people by nature or something, remember that it's the total opposite. These people worship us. Honestly, they do. They fake like they don't. They pretend like they hate us, but they copy everything we do. They worship us. They want to be us. We lead them. We lead the pack. We lead the trend in everything. You get what I'm saying? So remember to walk with your head high. I'm not trying to get deep in all that, but to be honest, I need y'all to remember to walk with your head high as a black person, because you literally are what everybody wants to be. You get what I'm saying? And the proof is online. The proof is out in the world. The proof is in everyday life. I'm not just making this shit up. They want to be us. So don't let them get in your head and make them think that they think they're better than you, because they don't think that. They know they're not better than you, but they want you to think that, so you don't know who you are and what you have and what we are as black people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's my take on this. I believe the ones who target black people for injustice, discriminations, or abuse are the ones that are envious of black people. The racist element in the US used trickery and brute force to destroy an uncountable number of lives, both black and indigenous people. From what I know, anyway, from the little that I know. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, because when this video was posted on TikTok, people stitched this video. Please make sure you watch this video up to the end. Let's get into it.
Hey, it's always...
Please excuse my hair. I was just about to do it. And then I saw this and I really wanted to stitch it because yes. This goes back way long ago, and I'm actually gonna tag this creator who suggested 2 amazing books. And as a bookstore owner, I highly suggest people read about their culture. Not just like now, but ancient culture. With that said, I've known since I was a kid that pop culture emulates everything black. Everything black. Unless you're like listening to country, but even that is like derivative of black music. So yeah, no, even country. I've said so many times, like, black people are elite. I feel like black people are just like some of the best that you can find. And when I said that, I meant it, and I said it with my chest because I completely believe it. If you want more proof, look up the Moors. Okay, they taught the world how to wash their ass. You know, ancient Egypt, like, they were black. Don't let anybody let you think otherwise. I mean, look up African midwives having a better birth rate and, like, the mothers doing perfectly fine while their European counterparts are killing people and babies. Just it's insane, an insane difference. Have you ever heard of the Eve gene? If you haven't, you should look it up. I digress because I could keep going. Like the Count of Monte Cristo was about a black man. And we see it now today, every single day, with pop culture emulating black culture and taking it, rebranding it, and making it mass marketed in a very diluted kind of way. And like, just look at them. They're gorgeous. Unless your name is Candace Owens, then you suck.
Obsession. The world is obsessed with us. It was never hate. It's always been envy.
Y'all go ahead and finish watching his video, but he is absolutely correct. The primary emotion that they have towards us is jealousy and envy, and they're expressing that through hate. He goes to mention that he's referencing that you can see their envy in just how their trends. All of their trends is inspired by us. The music, they're inspired by us. I'm sorry, I have hiccups. The way they dress is inspired by us. I didn't learn this information until my mid-20s when I was on my journey, because majority of my life, I would say with the first 20 years of my life, I was around predominantly white people. Damn near, I would say about 90% of anybody that was around me between since birth up until my first couple of years of college, they were white people. Now, I wasn't fortunate enough to have a parent to raise me to be conscious about my blackness. As a matter of fact, both my parents, in my mind, they basically wanted me to be just a coon, essentially. So when you're a high schooler and you're around these white kids and they look down on you, right, and then still copy the things that you do, it just didn't make any fucking sense. So in my mid-20s, I started doing my own little research, and I came across 2 books that helped me understand the psyche of the European mindset. And I'm talking about the conquering mindset of the European. And these 2 books, when I tell you that when you read these 2 books in conjunction to each other, you do your own like separate, research and study and stuff like that. These 2 books right here, there's no way you can be a coon after reading these 2 books. Now, this book right here, this is a tough read, okay? This is a tough read if you are a black person that respects the American education system, which I know most black people don't, but there are a sector of black people out there who swear by the American education system. This right here debunks all of that. So everything that you thought was real in terms of philosophy, psychology, even sociology of how we interact with each other and how we view our society was stolen from us. You know what I'm saying? So this book right here helped me with that. Now, this book right here, this shit right here, this needs to be in every black person's home. Honestly, after reading this, you can't possibly be a coon. You can't, it's mentally impossible. That book illustrates how truly envious they were, down to the point where they stripped you of everything. I'm not talking about just religion. They stripped you of everything because they wanted it. And you know what's funny? Stolen Legacy. I'm gonna do a video on Stolen Legacy and how fucking funny that shit is. but it's true.
Black people are an obsession. The world is obsessed with us. It was never hate.
Okay, I want to respond to this person's TikTok because it's something I thought about a lot when I was traveling, especially in the Philippines and Southeast Asia and South Asia. And I learned what they talk about in Afro-pessimism when they say that anti-blackness can come across as negrophobia, which is a fear of blackness, or versus negrophilia, which is a fascination with blackness. And this came across in a lot of different ways. In a lot of different countries I visited, people would secretly take photos of me. People would touch my hair while we were at bars. People would point at my facial features and shake their heads. And I learned, like, anti-blackness can come across as envy, like an obsession, a sort of need to consume, and fear, like a need to erase someone from a space because you don't understand them. So I think it shows up very much in both ways. Like, it's interesting.
Black people are an obsession. The world is obsessed with us. It was never hate.
Blacks are not human subjects, but are instead structurally inert props, implements for the execution of white and non-black fantasies and sadomasochistic pleasures.
Okay, so other races are envious over black people. While this question generalizes, I can say that those people probably are jealous of us, black people, because they believe that black people are physically superior to. I would agree it does seem that black people have been targeted and attacked for centuries by many different people. I can say that it is over similar reasons to why there are many people who are jealous of Asian people is because they see that they see them as harder working and smarter than them and other races. So in this trend of making such videos, guys, I've come across many confession videos about white people confessing how much they hate, they have this hate toward black people. You know, like they have these stereotypes in their head. Let me just go ahead and read this for you. I didn't know that deep down it was crazy to believe such stuff. Just like how crazy it is to believe that white people are superior to other races, superior to other people. I felt jealousy so many times throughout my life. Jealousy towards people, Asian people, conservatives, rich people, hardworking people was so big, such that I ended up, using my white supremacy over them and using racial slurs towards such people. So guys, this thing is real. It's not even a joke. The brother is right on this one. Please guys, go ahead, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Peace.